AITA for refusing to be paired up with the Down syndrome kid? I'm 16F and I am in a special class in my high school for special needs students. It's not purely for disabled kids, but mostly for people 16-20 who had drug or mental health problems that led them to dropping out of school. There's one kid in the class, Daniel, 17 meters, and he has Down syndrome. I have an autoimmune condition that makes me miss a lot of school because I'm in hospital. And I use a cane or a walker. Our class coordinator, Brenda, likes to get us to do different activities during the day because our classes are structured differently from the rest of the school, mostly trying to get us to socialize by doing activities like board games or helping out in the school canteen. Daniel and I are the only two physically disabled students in the class, and because of this we keep getting paired up. I hate it. He's really rude to me and will do stuff like take my cane and give it to his other friends because he thinks it's funny. I've told Brenda that he won't quit harassing me and I don't want to be left alone with him. But she just tells me I'm being prejudiced against his condition and lying about it because he has Downs and not a mean bone in his body. I'm now refusing to do anything with him and walked out of the kitchen when we were both rostered. AITA for this? Everyone keeps saying that people with Downs don't know how to be mean, so I don't know if this is actually discriminatory? Have you gone to the principal about it? Obviously Brenda isn't taking your concerns. So go above her. Power trip. Brenda has a boss. Ya know. People with Downs definitely know how to be mean. NTA, can't your parents help you out? NTA. People who say that someone with Down syndrome can't be being straight up ableist if bringing it up to Brenda doesn't do anything. Then I would escalate this. NTA. Don't let people gaslight you into thinking that your experiences aren't real. It doesn't matter why Daniel is stealing your cane. Maybe he's doing it to be mean. Maybe he thinks it's funny. Maybe the other kids put him up to it. None of that matters. What matters is that he's doing it. You find it upsetting. And neither Daniel nor Brenda are doing anything to stop it from happening. So refuse to go to school. Tell your parents that you are being harassed daily. That complaining to Brenda and the principal has done nothing to help. And that therefore, you're not returning to school until you can do so safely. It is obvious that Brenda is not in control of her classroom. Video him being mean to you and show it to Brenda. She is being ableist, as anyone can be mean. NTA. Anybody is capable of being mean. You should be able to work in peace and you aren't able to. Is there anybody else you can bring this situation up to since Brenda refuses to do anything? INTA. They are being ableist for pairing you two consistently. Make a Title X complaint about discrimination. NTA. And your teacher shouldn't work in special needs if she thinks any kind of diversity gives superpowers. Obviously Down syndrome people can be assholes. They're people. NTA. Even if he is unable to understand that what he is doing is wrong, it doesn't change the fact that it is bad behavior. My sibling worked with a group that assisted people with disabilities and was sexually harassed by someone with Down syndrome. She was constantly told that he was just unaware of what he was doing. But it was mentioned that it was a pattern and they refused to advise this to the volunteers who had no idea of his patterns. You don't need to be paired or forced to work with someone who is harassing you regardless of their disability. NTA. And will do stuff like take my cane and give it to his other friends. Report him for stealing and withholding your medical device. If the shawl does not act, make a police report. Stop talking GTO Brenda. Take this to the dean or the school board. Anyone touching your mobility aid is problematic. Make an appointment with the head of the school. Bring your parents. Have a clear and concise list of situations, with dates if possible. Document, document, document. Have your parents make it clear any physical interfere with your mobility will be reported to the American with Disabilities Enforcement. I think they may take you seriously then. Good for you. Standing up for yourself. NTA Downs doesn't mean someone is incapable of being mean or being a bully. It's time to go over Brenda's head and complain both about his actions and Brenda's willful ignorance and blindness regarding his actions. My parents had to go toe-to-toe with my principal after a teacher kept insisting upon pairing me up with another physically disabled student. He used to hit me, pull my hair, try to bite me, etc. And every time I complained, I was told he was too disabled to understand what he was doing. Eventually, threatening to go to the school board rectified the problem. NTA. Harassment shouldn't be tolerated. Go above your teacher's head and speak to the office. She's dismissing you outright, and that's not right. And I've met more than one person with Downs who had mean bones in their body. Bypass the teacher and go to the admins. NTA. NTA. You're not feeling this way because of his disability. You're feeling this way because he's an AH. Oz are not a protected class. Tears of joy. NTA. It is incredibly ableist to say that people with disabilities can't be mean. They are humans, after all. And sometimes humans suck. Are you in the US? I would consider contacting a lawyer. What the school is doing is illegal. NTA. People with Down syndrome are just people, of course they can be mean. 1. NTA. The kid's bullying you. Downs or no, still a bully too. If you are only physically disabled, why are you in the special class? Playing board games and working in the kitchen? Surely you should be actually learning with the rest of your peers? NTA. You're being paired up with him to take care of him. It's a common thing to make girls babysit the boys so the teachers don't have to do their jobs.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic AITA is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.